What's up guys, and welcome to The Outer Worlds. This is a brand new action RPG from Obsidian Entertainment, the developers behind Fallout New Vegas, and I'm pretty excited to check it out. I've been, watching this release date get closer and closer throughout the year, and I feel like it could be kind of interesting. So we'll see what happens. Hope you guys are ready for a brand new series. Let's go ahead and start this thing up. We're going to start up a brand new game, and let's get into it.
Why stay earthbound when prosperity awaits you in the stars? Come to Halcyon, the only colony on the edge of the frontier, owned and operated by corporations. A trip of 10 short years will feel like mere minutes, thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber. You'll wake up in a perfect society designed to maximize your productivity with guaranteed full employment. With only a minor term of service, you will become the master of your own destiny when you go out of this world to the Halcyon colony.
Interesting. Uh-oh. Colony ship Hope found drifting, colonists unable to be revived. Hope to be left at the edge of the colony. Breach of Hope security corridor, unidentified ship. So there's a fugitive that's boarded the ship.
Hundreds of thousands of colonists left adrift out here forever, just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
Alright, so we get to make our character here. So we've got strength, dexterity, intelligence, perception, charm, and temperament. Everything looks good.
Rather
I'm actually
anemic, but at least you'll fit in.
I think I'm just going to be a well-rounded character across the board. Strength, honestly, strength doesn't, melee weapons and heavy weapons. I'm going to take one off of strength. Long guns, hack, medical science, handguns, long guns, lockpick, engineering. I'm going to say let's do 2 in perception. Yeah, that looks good to me. Now we're on to skills. We've got 2 skill points available. I'm going to say stealth. I always love stealth in games like this.
Things tend to vanish off tables whenever you're around.
And maybe ranged. Maybe we'll focus on weapons.
A crack shot. Capital.
All right, sounds good to me. Aptitude. I think I'm going to be a junior grade medical technician. Prior to leaving Earth, you are in the trust of the medical community's most esteemed junior surgeons who entrusted you with stuffing cotton balls into pill bottles. Experience in the job made you realize that diagnosing illnesses doesn't take a formal education. When a search terminal and a little imagination will do the trick, and we'll get a little bonus to our medical.
Maybe you can do something about this lump in my neck.
Okay, so now we're gonna work with our character and stuff. We can change different heads and everything else. Gonna try to make someone that looks decently like us. I feel like his cheeks are pretty thin, but we could work with this. We can change skin tones a little bit. How crazy can you get? You can't actually get that crazy. I'm gonna go with that. Hair is obviously gonna be a big one here. Ooh, we've got a lot of cool looking haircuts. Ooh, look at this guy's got a pretty fresh cut right there. I'm not gonna lie. Let me see what else we're working with. Oh, okay. We can really get out there. I feel like that looks pretty solid there. Eyebrow style, facial hair. Do we want any oh wow, wow! How handsome! My goodness. I really like that mustache, but I think we might keep him pretty clean cut. I don't know. I'm typically more of a clean cut guy. We've got makeup, dirt. Oh, there are a lot of options here. This is interesting. I don't know that I want dirt. Scars I'm down for. I always like a scar. A cool scar over the eye. I like something like that. And then we can age. Oh, that's just wrinkles and stuff. I'm gonna keep him looking nice and young. He moisturizes, bro. For sure moisturizes. All right, so we're gonna go with Trevor here. Looks good to me. And all right. All good to go. That's our summary. Sounds good. That's our character.
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend.
Please power down your engines and prepare to be...
Not likely, bootlickers.
See ya!
Initiate skip jump.
So out of the hundreds of thousands of people stuck on there, we were the ones that were saved. I'll take it. Terra 2. Orbiting laboratory.
Status. Structural integrity down 25%. Power levels down to 10%. Its drive is
Shit.
inoperable.
The ship's broken. We're stranded.
Ah, there you are. Wondering what's going on, eh? Bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take. Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes? Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists.
I gotcha.
I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck!
He's gonna shoot us out, isn't he? So it's gonna be our job to save those other colonists that we were stranded with, alright?
Can you hear me? Is this thing working? Ah, there you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site. He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry, I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck. All the colonists are counting on you.
What's his end game here? You know what I mean? Like, why does he want to save these colonists? Is he just a good person? Why is he an outlaw? There's a lot of questions here. We're gonna have to figure it out. I feel like he has to have some sort of an ulterior motive, you know what I mean?
Ah, you've landed. Good. Hawthorne should be close by. What in law's name? Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste.
Well, that's sad.
Hawthorne won't mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go.
It's a pretty beautiful planet so far. Who is this? Oh, wow. Go ahead and take the Adreno. There was a thug there. I guess he took care of him on his way up. Ooh, what are these things? Oh, shoot. He doesn't really like me. Gotta be careful. Not trying to get attacked out here. We don't have any way to defend ourselves yet. What is this? What is this?
Easy now. You've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
Are you telling me we're gonna have some sort of a superpower or something? Because that would be amazing. I'm totally down for that. Ooh. You now have low health. Emergency medical inhaler to heal. That uses 1 adreno. Alright, that's good to know.
Hey, you, come here. You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, law, that stings.
What are you talking about? Sit still, I'll patch you up.
Looks like the bleeding stopped. I owe you one. Hope you don't mind me omitting this little exchange from my report. Spacer's choice doesn't like us accepting outside help.
No worries, bro. What happened?
We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters.
Give me your gun and I'll go get help. You're an idiot. Give me your gun before you get yourself killed. I'll hunt him down for you. I'm gonna say...
Yeah, okay. You look like you know your way around a gun. Got some spare ammo, not counting the bullet in my side. Here, you can have my saber too, for patching me up and all.
Sweet!
All Spacer's choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Yes, nailed it that time.
Alright. So hopefully this thing doesn't shoot us in the side as well. Let me see what we've got going on. Make sure that we aren't missing any looting opportunities to shoot those.
My ears! Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me? What in the hell?
Tactical time dilation. Due to complications stemming from being revived after an extended hibernation, your brain processes time differently. Pressing the tactical time dilation button slows down the world, giving you time to think as well as take action. So it's kind of like VATS. You have limited time in this mode. Standing still drains your TTD meters very slowly, while moving and attacks drain it faster. TTD meter refreshes over time. That's pretty cool, dude. Alright. Got a couple of marauders here. Trying to get headshots. That other one's down, right? Yeah, he is. Got him. Not bad. So now we should be able to... Got turmeric and cheese, all kinds of alcohol and stuff. I know there's... oh, we should have... Dude, we should have just blown up these barrels right here. That would have been the smart thing to do. I know there's like certain weights and stuff, so you don't necessarily want to pick everything up, but I'm going to pick up everything we can for now. We'll see what we actually end up using, and then we may end up, ooh, I'll take it. May end up getting rid of some stuff later, but for now we'll take what we can get. Anything interesting over here? This is just a different way to go. Oh, we got more of them. A couple more. I'm gonna go for a stealth attack. Haven't really used a stealth attack yet. I'm curious to see how it works out. Not very well.
Thank you. Hey.
Hold on now. I know there's blocking and stuff, but I'm not sure how to block. Dude, let's go. This is sick. I like it a lot so far. It's gonna be good when we start to develop more powers and obviously get better weapons and stuff like that. But this is cool. Who doesn't love a good RPG? You know what I mean? I'm excited to see where this takes us. So that must be his ship that he brought here, aka it's now our ship.
Get over here before you get yourself killed.
Maybe not. Who is this? Lieutenant Mercer?
The gall on that rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about.
It's just a violation. Let it go.
Really? How is he?
He's not really doing very well. He'll make it. I helped him out with the
Shouldn't have done
pain.
that. Spacer's Choice family ain't authorized to receive medical aid from off-brand physicians. We'll
Shoot.
see him back to Edgewater. Just as soon as I cross these marauders off with the swift, cost-efficient fury that's made Spacer's Choice the most trusted brand in personal defense.
Yeah.
I just, you know, need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs, son.
Really seems like you guys are top tier fighters. What do we want to do? Back down from a challenge, but these marauders tell you where the owner of that ship is. Don't worry, sit tight, I'll handle it. Yeah, I got it. I'm not trying to keep talk to them. Looks like we've got some more marauders out here. So we're just gonna take it to them. We'll try to get a better angle. I think it's only these guys out here. These guys are not very observant, are they? I was thinking that was going to start off the craziness, but it didn't. I want to know how to use these sabers. He's down. Woo! Good night. Let's go ahead and take all this stuff. Got another one over here. He's down. I think that's everyone. I'm going to go ahead and loot him up, and then, do we go on the ship, or do we go talk to her? I'm not sure. Looks like we can go on the ship. It's my ship now, baby! Welcome aboard the Apex Transport.
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder.
I don't know if I believe you. So this is all ours now.
Unauthorized access of spacefaring vessels is a crime. Please submit yourself to the authorities.
It's a very
Hello,
polite ship.
Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Jettison procedures initiated. Disengaging airlocks. Preparing to eject all boarding parties in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment.
So she can't really do anything, she's just trying to scare us. Is this Hawthorne's
This
ship?
vessel is the registered property of Captain Alex Hawthorne. I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne.
Well, unfortunately, Hawthorne is gone.
I understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand?
Okay. Need me to be Captain Hawthorne or you can't fly. But I'm not Hawthorne. Hawthorne is dead.
Well done,
Let's play
Captain
along.
Hawthorne. I see your powers of deductive reasoning remain intact. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced.
Okay, we can do that. Where am I supposed to find something
The
like
settlement
that?
of Edgewater is located nearby. I recommend speaking to the administrator of Edgewater and requesting assistance. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new captain's identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand?
Sounds like she's really living up to her name so far. I got it, thanks.
Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
This ship is ridiculous. Alright, so we leveled up to 2. We are going to be able to check out some skill and perk points. Congratulations, enough experience to gain a level. Health points gives you points to upgrade your skills, as well as give you access to a new perk every other level. Keep leveling and it'll be upper management material in no time. Alright, sounds good. So let me take a look here. Auntie Cleo management training. Okay, so we can add skills to like melee, and then it's gonna add points to both one-handed and two-handed melee, I believe. Or like ranged, let's do ranged, and it's gonna add a point to each one of those. And that goes up to 50, and then after 50, you can add it just like, you know, specifically to which thing you want. So I'm gonna add a couple to stealth. I'm gonna add a couple to dialogue, defense, ranged, melee. I feel like we haven't really used all that much yet. Maybe some leadership, and then I feel like medical's been good for us so far, so we'll add 2 to that. So that's all of our skill points. Now we can go over to perks. Perk selection. This screen you can choose which perks to buy with perk points. You get a new perk point to spend every 2 levels. You could also acquire perk points through gameplay, such as by accepting a flaw. Acquiring 5 new perks makes the next perk list or perk tier available to you. Okay, so we've got toughness. Dude, this is it's so tough because there's so many good things here. Like I'm wondering if we should do something like this, 50 XP from companion kills, because obviously that would give us more XP over the length of the game. But then again, like taking an extra 50% base health is going to be really good. There's a more carrying capacity. There's a fast traveler option. Damage when alone in a party. This is, I think I'm going to go with health. I feel like health is always a good thing to start off with. Actually, you know what? Let's go XP. I'm going to mix it up. I'm going to go XP. So when we have companions and they're shooting things, we're going to get extra XP for that.
This wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it? Because
Yes,
you
it
sure
is.
walked in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, mister, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. Afraid we got to dock your pay.
I don't have a job. What are you talking about? I don't want to attack them.
I'll waive your fee since you helped us with those marauders. If you're looking for work, talk to the constable down in Edgewater. She's got a bounty on marauders. Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the road east of here, over past the cemetery. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the crime scene before I make my report.
Gonna be honest, these guys don't really seem like the best group or soldiers, you know what I mean? They're just kind of pretending to be something. But here we go. So we're going to be heading to Edgewater. You can see it off in the distance right there. We can take bounties to kill marauders. What is this? Here's another marauder. It was talking about how you can maim these guys. Look at that. I just maimed him. Oh, didn't really work. I was hoping it was going to, like, take his what's it called off, like his arms off or something, but I think we need more powerful weapons for that. These guys are each one shot. Got them both. Alright. Looking good. I'm just going to keep picking up anything we can. Once we get into town, we might be able to... Oh, shoot. What do they do to these guys? That's not good. Might be able to sell some of the stuff we're picking up. I hope to find some companions to roll with us, man. I would love to take advantage of that extra XP. What is that? This is a very interesting, you know, kind of like setting. I like it. It's like a Fallout, but much more colorful, much more happy, much more lively.
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from?
I'm just passing through.
Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls and low prices.
Never got your name. I'm Trevor.
Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you.
Oh, I'm
Name's
not.
Silas, junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family.
Not afraid to get my hands dirty. I'll be on the way. I don't got time for that. We're gonna go into town and let's see what we've got going on. So here we are. Edgewater has been discovered. And it looks like we are gonna be headed to the town leader. In the Saltuna Cannery. Gotta love the elevator music.
grease monkey, Argo?
Hello,
Seems
sir.
we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
You must be the town boss.
I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform. Of course not. I don't have that kind of luck. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
My ship needs repairs, and I'm looking for a power
Only
regulator.
regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
Do tell.
There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
All right, sounds good to me.
I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there.
Okay. Tell me what I need to do.
People living in the botanical labs. They're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home.
So I can't kill them.
My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
All right, will do.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
Absolutely, I could use the company.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Sweet. I appreciate it. So I do believe we're going to want to go back downstairs. Is she with us? Thanks for joining me, girl. I'm going to get 50% extra XP for everybody that you take out. So hopefully you can take some people out. I'm not seeing any weapons or anything, but we'll work on that. We're going to be
mister,
okay.
Can we talk? Sorry.
Yeah, what's up?
Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale.
What?
To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left.
Interesting. How well do you
I
know
don't know
them?
anybody well. I mostly listened to them talk, kept my head down. There was a boy named Thomas who used to follow me around, asking questions about the stuff I fixed. He was real sweet to me. Not any sort of dissident. Life's hard here, especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is.
Interesting. I'll think about. So things aren't exactly as they seem, and I kind of have a feeling that these worker colonies. I mean, obviously, let's go talk to the vicar. It seems like a good idea, and I feel like they probably promise you the world when you're on Earth, and then you come here and it's not as great as it seems, and you know, it's almost like modern day slavery. Like it doesn't. I don't know. I don't blame people from wanting to leave. Let's go talk to him and see what's going on.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max, if you're the sort who prefers brevity. And Ms. Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
Just tagging along, Vicar de Soto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling, this season's tossball predictions, the quickest way out of town.
But what? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do?
Well, he wants us to screw a lot of people over.
Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk.
What do you think of this group?
They rejected the order of society and live beyond the walls so thoughtfully provided by our Spacer's Choice patrons. Does that strike you as a responsible life choice? Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold.
Well, I feel like that didn't really help all that much. He did say we should go to the botanical lab first. I guess we'll go here and see what's happening. I don't know. This is I can't decide what I want to do. I feel like I don't really trust these Spacer's Choice people, but we'll see. So we're off. We're outside the walls of the town, and before we head to the botanical garden, I am gonna go see what's going on with this collector. So the vicar said that he had some special book that he would pay us handsomely for. I think this is going to be a short little side mission, but if we could start off the game with a bunch of extra money, then it might be a decent thing to do. So we're going to check it out, and then we're going to head to the botanical gardens. I've got a feeling we aren't getting... Oh, shoot. Oh, these are bad guys. Okay. You got my help, girl? Get him. Nice. Woo!
Going all right?
Gonna go ahead and grab all this stuff. Make sure that we grab everything from everyone. Oh, we got an assault rifle. We might have to check that out. We're gonna head inside. Anybody in here? The collector's domicile. Just got the letter today. Corporate ordered me to relocate the Edgewater Cannery effective immediately. It's my book collection. I can't bear part with it. Don't want those books moldering over in some contraband locker, so I stashed them away in a cave over by the river. Okay. So now we know we need to go to the cave by the river. And we should... Oh, wow, look at all this. We've got ammo all over the place. Yes, please. But yeah, cave by the river. Let's head that way. So we're gonna hopefully be able to pick up this book. Oh, who are you? I'll take your stuff. We're gonna go see what we got going on. Do we have a sword? I wanna check out the sword. We gotta start using some of these melee weapons and stuff. I feel like our melee is not that great, if you want me to be honest. I just tried really hard right there and it did not work out. Get out of here, bro. Got him. Got him.
You did it.
Yeah, I feel like that was I mean, we haven't really focused on melee weapons yet, so it's kind of our own fault, but I feel like that was a lot of hits for not a lot of return. So the cave entrance is going to be over here. We've got some skill points, but we'll spend those in a second. Just going to try to find this book. And then we're going to make our way to our main objective. Question is, what's going to be down here? How did I know that was going to be some sort of a mine? It looked bad. I aimed at it. And nothing really happened. I see our safe over there. We can pick up some alcohol. Got a nice little stash down here. We've got health. We've got weapon parts. Some food. All right. Here we go.
Nice.
I'm gonna take it all. We got it, baby. So we've got the journal, and I'm gonna say let's run it back to the vicar real quick before we get too sidetracked. Who knows what's gonna happen? Like I was saying, I feel like when we go talk to these deserters, I feel like I kind of sympathize with them. I think there's more to this story than we really know, than the people in here actually talk about, and who knows what side of the playing field we're gonna end up on. So let's at least collect our bounty now and see what happens later. But yeah, I'm honestly really surprised. I thought the vicar was gonna be more on the side of the people, you know what I mean? I mean, he's like a religious icon. I figured he'd be a little bit better. Got your book right here?
Wonderful. This is fantastic. Well worth all the sacrifices I... Wait. What the fuck is this? Is this French? I can't fucking read French.
Excuse your French there, sir.
It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is. French. Ha! I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yokels about following the plan, while fighting it at every turn.
What's so important about the book?
I've spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the secrets of the universal equation that underlies the plan. I had hoped this book held some of those answers. I became so desperate, I even got myself assigned to this plague-ridden backwater to find the damn thing. All the time and suffering I've spent. Wasted.
Speaking of plague-ridden backwaters, I should get going. I'm out of here. We're now going to be headed back out to the botanical lab, but we do have some skill points and perks to be able to use. Ooh, we've got 20 points. I'm going to say I just don't know if I love melee weapons yet. I prefer shooting, if you want me to be honest. So I think I'm going to focus on this. I think we do want, we want engineering. We want a lot in tech here. Tech helps you repair your weapons. You use less, items and scrap and stuff to be able to repair them. So we're going to go with that big time. Stealth and stuff, dialogue. I'm gonna put the rest in ranged. All right, looks good to me. So let's go ahead and apply that. Sounds good. And then we're gonna go over to our perks. I'm gonna say, the health. I think the health is the way to go. So let's go ahead and apply that as well. All right, sounds good. Things are off to a good start. Now it's gonna be time to go to the botanical lab and let's get the full story of what's actually happening here. Dude, this game is beautiful, though. What is this? We have, like, light rings around our planet. We've got the Aurora Borealis up in the sky. We've got planets off in the distance. Oh, wow, look at that thing. Dude, this is... I'm getting lost in the sauce right now. Let's check out... So we did get that assault rifle. I'm kind of tempted. So I'm going to put this like that. How do you swap to those? Does it just go all the way through? Yeah. Okay, interesting. I like it. I'm excited, dude. I always love the start of a game like this. When you're just getting started, you're just learning everything, you're, just kind of... Whoa! Whew. Just kind of, starting off on a grandiose new journey. It's always very exciting. We're heading onwards and upwards. The botanical lab. So this is where all those deserters are? Oh, man. Candid meat?
Move along, stranger. We don't want any trouble.
Got a feeling this probably isn't worth much, but we'll grab it for now. Hello, Grace. I come in good...
Whatever you're looking for, it ain't here. Move along.
Come in good hopes. I'm here to help. What's your problem?
Armed strangers wandering into my camp for one. Some of my camp wandering out for another.
Well, I'm looking for Adelaide and I need some answers.
Answers, huh? You must be one of those philosophicals. Already got ourselves one of those.
You're not really being much of help,
Much
so
obliged.
I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, and I'll get out of your hair. It's like this is I mean, they're doing pretty well while they have power. Obviously, when we cut that power, they're gonna be in trouble.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear?
She seems like a sweet old lady. You must be
I
Adelaide.
have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes, Adelaide will do just fine.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned.
Sounds good. Reed sent me to make peace with you.
Reed Thompson? You here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile? Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then?
Well, he wants to force you to come back and live your life as a slave for him.
Only thing Reed knows how to make is a mess. Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves.
Reed asked me to divert your power over to him. He mentioned a geothermal plant. This is serious. I'm about to cut off your power. I'm not gonna get too serious yet. I'm not gonna make any
such a thing. The question is, why would you agree to his plans?
I haven't yet. I just talked to him. Your camp is a power regulator and I need it for my ship. Should we show our whole hand here? I guess so.
Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip them out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do.
You know, I don't disagree with you there. I'll consider it.
I trust you will listen to your conscience.
Dude, so we're starting off this game with a decision like this. Are you kidding me right now? So we could either take power from these outsiders and kind of ruin their lives, or we could take power from the town and potentially ruin their lives, but would that really be ruining it because they're kind of enslaved? We've got a pretty serious decision on our hands right off the bat. I'm kind of leaning towards saying F the man and we're gonna help out the outsiders. I don't know if that's a good decision. I mean, they don't seem like they're the most efficient and the most well organized, but like the Space Force or whatever, like I do kind of feel, I feel like you don't want them as enemies. It'd be good people to have on your side, but I mean, we're a man of the people, you know what I mean? F the man, F society. We're gonna hook these guys up. So we made it to the geothermal plant. We've got to find a way in. Obviously, we are not getting in right here. Can we turn it off somehow? No. We're gonna have to find
processing.
Like a little hole in the fence, I guess. Gonna have to take down this sentry. Do they have weak spots? We got energy cells and stuff. Dude, the problem is we're out of ammo in our weapons. I think it's gonna be a lot of melees from here on. They've got a couple of combat drones there. We could potentially sneak around. Can we get up top? At all?
Okay, keep them quiet.
It Sure would be nice if we could sneak by without causing a ruckus.
Oh, unexpected noise identified. Beginning security.
Incoming!
Made it! Woo! Let's go! Holy cow! There's a lot of robots out there, so we're just gonna make our way inside. What is
Hope we're
this?
doing the right thing.
Vending machines offer a variety of items to purchase, mostly from one company. A hack skill of 20 or higher allows you to sell items to the vending machine. Restricted items on a vendor can only be purchased when you have high enough reputation in the assorted faction or a hack skill of 40 or higher. So we've got to get our hack skill up, dude. We've got to get it up to 20. Oh, do we have a 20 hack skill? I think we might. Okay, this is... So it looks like we can sell stuff already. That's perfect. The thing is I don't know... I'm not entirely sure if we want to sell these things or break them down for the weapon parts. I'm gonna sell a decent amount there to free up some space. Can we buy ammo and stuff? Light ammo we can buy 50 for $2. I mean, yeah, I'll buy all that. I think we're good. Let's head in here and do our thing. Of course there's gonna be more of these guys. You got my help, girl? You shoot him, because I get 50%. I get an extra 50% for that. I'll take that all day. Do we have... I think we have another one out here.
It's not working!
Where's the weak spots on these guys? Is it the blue? I think it's the blue. Ah, okay. So we got to start looking for the weak spots. Nice. Take some energy cells from that. Make sure we didn't leave any stone unturned out here. You're like, yeah, I bet this is gonna have some stuff up here. We want to make sure that we are always searching around. Nice. There's an office up here. It's a terminal. Unlock office door. Not bad. So you can pick up a lot of this stuff. Where does this go? Bathroom?
Easy.
Take all that. Looks good to me. Alright. Let's continue on our way. Oh, what's up here? A bypass shunt. We'll take it. Lots of stuff happening. But let's keep on our objective here. Search you. Nothing to be had. Dude, all the looting and like leaving no stone unturned. It's a difficult balance. I'm trying to not rush through it, but also I don't want it to get too much, you know what I mean? So we're gonna redirect power. We've got an error here. Power redirection function has failed. Manual override is required. Please activate all 3 electrical track switches. Where are those? Looks like the switches are over here.
That'll be easy enough.
Now how do we choose which way we want it to go? I want to make sure we're sending it in the right direction. Looks like we might... Can we go straight through here? It's sealed. We're going to have to go in here and unlock it. I'll take this. What is this? Some toothpaste? Don't mind if I do. Let's activate this terminal. We're going to unlock the door. Looks good. Oh, hello. Saw one blue lit up locker. Oh, there's 2 of them actually. Nice. Okay. So we made it in here.
Sister.
Get off me, bro. Woo! I'm gonna hit him some, I'm back up. I'm trying to save some of my ammo, man. Got him.
We made it.
Okay, so maybe the melee weapons are better than I thought. Oh, hello, who is this? Plant worker? That's unfortunate. Looks like you had a bad day. We're gonna come back out around this way. Alright. Keep on going. Looks like we've had a lot of plant workers with bad days. And we've got another mechanical sentry here. Can we hit him in his weak spot with the melee weapons? Nice job, girl. That's what I'm talking about. We're getting a lot of energy ammo. I'm pretty sure we have a good energy pistol we're going to be able to use. Oh, shoot. I like how when we go melee, she goes melee. When we shoot, she shoots. She's a ride or die. Speaking of which, I'm pretty sure she just died right there, but she's back up. Okay, here we go. So this routing switch, let's go ahead and hit this. Now, where are we going to route it to?
Just 2 more. What'll happen to Miss McDevitt's folk if we send power to the Vale?
Are we sending...
Not real. You're not real.
Are we sending power to the... Which one are we currently working on? Because I want to make sure both of these quests have the same objective to come here. So I'm thinking eventually we're going to be able to choose which way we want to route it. I just don't want to go through with this and it ended up
Just leave me alone.
Wasn't the one that we wanted. Who is this Higgins guy? We're going to have to find him. But,
Mind the steam. You're liable to get scalded.
Oh.
Okay.
Security patrol initiated.
Got you! Can we push him into the steam? I feel like pushing him into the steam would be good. Oh yeah, he's getting hurt. He's getting hurt by the steam big time. We've got another one up here. Take him down. And then I think we're gonna have to turn off the steam back there with a what's it called? With the computer terminal. So this is our second switch. Actually, it turns out we can drop here, and that puts us where if we would have shut these steamers off, we were going to come back here. We've got a weapons workbench. Interesting. Workbench allows you to repair, upgrade, and modify your weapons and armor, keeping you combat ready and in tip-top shape at all times. So this is where you repair your weapons and stuff, which we don't currently have to do. But we can pick this.
Nicely done.
And I don't think we really needed to do that, but we'll do it anyway. Okay, looks good. So now we got to go back up top where we were. But yeah, I'm really hoping it's gonna let us choose
Searching for
where we're sending this stuff, because I feel like so far I haven't really heard a lot. All right, we're gonna be careful here. We're gonna be very, very careful here. Take him down. Take him down as well. And then I think the two of us can take this thing on by ourselves. Back to the melee weapon, baby.
Everyone all right?
Good work. Uh-oh. Spacer's Choice found a flaw in you. During your adventures, things may happen to your character that could trigger a flaw offer. Taking the flaw is optional, but doing so provides you with a perk. The choice is yours. Robophobia. Auto mechanicals now give you the willies, and when they're attacking your party, you're not as effective as you should be. Does that last forever? I'll accept it. And now we get an extra perk point. I mean, not bad. I'm gonna say we could drop vendor prices by 20%. Our money's gonna go farther. That's a good choice there. It's just now we're gonna be 1% less effective against robots, in a couple of different ways. I feel like that's a fairly solid trade-off. I could be wrong. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. But
searching.
Here they come.
now I am a little bit worried because I'm afraid we're going to be way less effective. You helping me, girl? I feel like we can dodge really effectively against these guys. There's not a whole lot they can do. Alright. Gotta make sure we didn't miss anything. There's a lot of dead people in little boxes and stuff all over the place. We'll get some armor parts. Okay. Let's head upstairs. This is going to be our third and final switch, I believe.
It's the last. I'm not sure what the right is. All I know is the decision's final.
Where do we make the decision? Back over here? I'm pretty sure I have my mind made up. I know the objective's over to our right. Oh, that's barred. So is the... Oh. I was gonna go through there and try to loot, but there's nothing. So now I think we're gonna go back up top where we were. And we're gonna be able to make this decision. We're gonna have to decide who are we gonna give the power
Once we
to.
do this,
Oh
there's no going
man.
back. Hey, mister? Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do?
I wouldn't mind hearing your opinion.
I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished.
But what about the deserters?
Miss McDevitt's built something beautiful. Somehow she's talked the ground into giving life again. It's plain to see she's made the Vale a better place. Fed the hungry, tended the sick. Gave a home to those that had none. But Miss McDevitt delights in Edgewater's suffering. She wants to hurt the town. Do you really want to be party to that kind of hatred?
Dude! Ugh!
Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I felt like I had to say something.
You really just made this 10 times harder.
Really? I mean, wow. Thanks. No one's ever told me those words in that order.
I do appreciate your opinion and stuff. Dude, here we go. We are gonna redirect power. We're gonna continue. Do we want to direct it to Edgewater or to the laboratory?